Arise.
This is a 1:1 scale, fully 3D printed of Sung Jinwoo. His arm is controlled by a servo, his dagger and eyes light up, and a speaker to play lines from the anime. After months of printing, it is time to glue all the pieces together. I used E6000 glue here and letting it cured overnight. This is the second day of gluing the legs together, and this is finally completed. Now onto gluing the base where he will stand. I printed all these parts with more infill so it will be heavier. Since the torso is hollow, I used super glue to glue these pieces together. I used a piece of PLA and the soldering iron to weld the back of these pieces together. I needed to match drill a few holes, so I used masking tape for my template. Here's all the pieces glued together, now ready for sanding and paint. I used wood filler and plaster to fill the seam lines. It's very easy to sand and shape. The painting process was relatively easy. I used spray cans for the most part. Most of the spray can is Rust-Oleum. Here I'm using Midnight Blue. For the base of the skin, I chose Heirloom White. I used the airbrush to apply highlights to the skin. The masking was not great, so I had to use a paintbrush to fix these areas. A couple pieces of 1/2" all threads were super glued to the leg portion. This will hold the top half to the bottom using some wing nuts. As you can see, the inside is very cramped, but I managed to fit all the electronics inside.
Arise.
I had no idea how to make his cloak, so I used some burlaps from Home Depot and just cut it to fit. Everything was basically hot glued on. Now it's time for the final assembly. He's almost 7 feet tall.
Arise.
There are 10 lines from the show that it plays, and it'll just repeat after that. This took about 5 months to make. Overall, I'm happy that it's finally done. There could have been a lot of things that could have been better, but definitely a lot of lessons learned. Till then, I'll see you on the next build.